Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're amazed by Victoria. Please, another round of applause, thank you. What an amazing voice. A young lady who has an amazing story to tell. I'm not sure she will tell it tonight, but if you know Victoria, you know her background. It's quite amazing that she's here and able to do that for us this evening. We'll hear her again shortly, but now, ladies and gentlemen, our main entertainment of this evening. Where's Nonna? Where's Mark's wife? Are you over there? Mark is very worried because Nonna, she will tell him exactly what she thinks of the performance. So Mark's a little nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mark Vincent!
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and opening wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, a time together with time to spare, time to love, time to care. We'll find there's a way of forgiving somewhere, somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand, and we're halfway there. Hold my hand, and I'll take you there. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find there's a way of forgiving somewhere, somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for my musical director on the piano, Mr. Shannon Brown. Everyone, give a big round of applause. And of course, that phenomenal voice of Victoria. I think she deserves a round of applause as well, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere. Well, good evening, everyone. How are we tonight? Are we well? Over here, are we well? I think the applause must keep going for the incredible service at this amazing venue that I call Daltone House. Under the direction, of course, of Mr. Paul Signorelli. Let's give him a big round of applause because truly their service tonight, even backstage for Victoria and I and Shannon, has been absolutely phenomenal. Cheers, everybody. Just give me a moment. I'll just get your attention for 1 second. And waiters too, if I can ask, please. No serving during performance. Thank you. Especially for this moment coming up. Now, we obviously heard the phenomenal voice of lyric soprano Victoria. But to be honest, I think it's only fair, if I share this amazing story. Now, Victoria, I wouldn't say it's an amazing story because for her, of course, it was a journey she had to go through for herself, but it was one of the toughest things that Victoria had to deal with. 12 months ago, Victoria was diagnosed with brain cancer. And when she received this news, obviously it changed her life in a big way. But sharing the stage at Soundcheck with Victoria and getting to know her, and especially hearing the stories from my good friend Vince Agostino, he was telling me, as well as Frank Monarpatu and Frank Pananica, I think they deserve a round of applause tonight as well, ladies and gentlemen, for all the hard work they've been putting behind the scenes. But hearing the story of what Victoria went through, it really does put everything into perspective of how lucky we are. And when you think, you have things tough in your life, and then you hear stories about what Victoria's gone through, we are lucky. So ladies and gentlemen, I thought it'd be very appropriate if Victoria would come up on stage and join me for this next song, which for me, honestly, hearing her at soundchecking tonight, it's just phenomenal. It has to be personally one of my favourite songs that we all recall, of course, Andrea Bocelli and Sarah Brightman singing together. So the back table right down the corner, honestly, you've got to hear this story like I just mentioned about Victoria, because this is a moment for me that I'm very honoured to be sharing with Victoria. So let's give Victoria a big round of applause to sing one of my favourite songs, Time to Say Goodbye. Thank you so much. Let's give a big round of applause to Shannon once again, and of course, Victoria, everyone.
Solo l'orizzonte e mancano le parole. Solo sai che non c'è voce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, su le finestre mostra in tutti il mio cuore che hai acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Time to say goodbye. Io non mai avevo vissuto qui. Adesso si libero con te, partirò su nuovi pedonali. Io lo so, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye.
Quando sei lontana sogno all'orizzonte e manca le parole. E io sì lo so che sei con me, tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Io so che tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Con te partirò, paesi con te partirò su navi per amari e io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li vivrò, con te partirò. Su navi per mari e io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li vivrò, con te partirò. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for my good friend, yes, stand up, of course, to the amazing voice and friend of Victoria. You are the symbol of everything, of how lucky we are. God bless you, and keep going because we love you, and I was honoured to share the stage with you tonight. God bless you, man. Keep the applause going, everyone. Victoria, everybody. Take a bow, Victoria, please.
Thank you so much.
Unbelievable. Honestly, what an incredible voice, what an incredible moment. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, can I just say personally, thank you so much for being such an amazing audience. And let's face it, I know about 90% of the people in this room, so friends and family who are here tonight, I keep saying this all the time, and I mean this with all my heart. For those of you that know me, know I mean what I say. And what I'm saying is, thank you. Thank you so much, especially you, Frank. There's probably 10 Franks here tonight, but Frank Bedhapatul, Frank Plananica, Vince, Peter Junley, Marie Simone, Rennie Licata. I could go on all night with names. Adrian Coluccio, one of my best friends who's here tonight. All of you, thank you. Because for me, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter what status you are in your career or what your status you are in life. The number one person in this world is the man on the cross. And I always say that with all my heart. And for me, I wouldn't be standing on this stage if it wasn't for the loyalty over the years from all my friends. So I thank you. I thank you so, so, so much. With all my heart. I mean it. I mean it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, tonight is also something very personal to me. I've been honoured to be part of this order. Really, I would say at the age of 9, you're thinking, that's a little bit young to be part of an order like this, but I say that because I literally went to almost every meeting. And I know we must move on in life, but we can't forget. And I'm talking about my late grandfather, my normal Bruno, where I would attend with him for these meetings. And I would stand from a distance and I would say to myself, how lucky am I to have a grandfather like this? And I was blessed to have him in my life. And tonight, to see my mother Leanne, being knighted, for me was a proud moment. And her father, looking down on her, would be very proud of her too. So congratulations to all the people who got knighted today, especially my mum. Well done, well deserved. So look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. I thought I'd finish tonight, which as you all know, really has become tradition at the end of my performance, which is from the opera Turandot, written by Puccini. And it's that aria that kick-started my career at 15, which is something I'll always be very grateful of. And before I forget, let's give a big round of applause for our amazing MC, Ron Wilson, because he's truly done a phenomenal job tonight. And he's a true legend, in my opinion, in this country. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Shannon. nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Duria principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, cuore di stelle che tremano d'amore, che di speranza. Ma la mia mistero inchiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, no, sulla tua barca tirai, quando che ti fa
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mark Vincent! Just amazing, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Vincent! And Victoria! Mark, just amazing. Can we get an encore, or is that it? There's one more, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Vincent and Victoria here. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, please thank Mark Vincent and Victoria. The Bocelli Sarah Brightman rendition. How amazing was that? Thanks, Victoria. Please enjoy your main course. We'll have some more proceedings shortly. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could ask you please to return to your seats. We just have a little bit more of the official presentation for the evening to go. And then we'll have some entertainment, some dancing. So if I could just get you to return to your seats, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you could return to your seats. And we'll get through the official part of our evening. And then we have some more dancing for you through until 11 o'clock this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite to the stage the Grand Prior of Australia, Chevalier Frank Mirabito, GRCO SG. Please welcome your Grand Prior, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please, the Grand Prior.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I start, I just want to thank one person which has helped a hell of a lot to put all this together. I'd like to thank Chevalier Frank Botanica for putting his help. This was never been able to do. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, it is my great honor to welcome you all this evening to this momentous occasion. The Gala Ball held in honor of the newest Knights and Dames, which were invested in an almost 1,000-year-old traditional ceremony in front of the family and friends, and the Knights and Dames of the Sovereign Order of St. John Jerusalem Knights of Malta, the Ecumenical Order. The solemn investiture is the most sacred event in the Order's calendar, and it is the greatest of privileges to be invested into our Order. These new Knights and Dames have shown that they are outstanding Christians and are held in high esteem in the community, and are worthy of a knighthood in the Sovereign Order of St. John of Jerusalem Knights of Malta, the Ecumenical Order. And we congratulate each and every one of them for their remarkable achievements. Please, I want you to put together your hands for this new Knights of Jerusalem. I would like to acknowledge the following dignitaries who are here tonight to celebrate this special occasion with us. Senator Holly Hughes, who was elected to the Senate for New South Wales in 2019. Councillor Ken Johns from Sutherland Council. Melanie Gibbons, former MP for Holsworthy. Cavaliere Felice Montrone from the Italian Republic. He's a Cavaliere in the Italian Republic. OIM, and President of the Father Tanacio Conelli Charitable Fund, which myself and Chevalier Botanica are part of it. Chevalier Giulio Guidoni, San Silvestre Knights Association. Roberto Semi, Admiral of the Italian Navy. The Honorable Fedizuki OIM, the Honorary Consul for Tasmania and the Republic of Lebanon. Mr. Graham Lloyd, Chief Executive Officer of the Western Sydney Health District. Mr. Lloyd is an expert in both clinical and corporate services and strives to deliver high-quality care as his principal focus. Professor Jacob George, IM, Head of Gastroenterology and Hepatology, and is amongst the world's best researchers in the field of clinical medicine, having published over 570 papers. Professor Harry Plus is the surgical head of National Pancreas Transplant Unit at Westmead and VMO, liver transplant surgeon at the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital. Professor Plus He's also an academic surgeon with the University of Sydney and has peer-reviewed over 150 publications. Professor Helen Lau is a urologist and transplant surgeon who has worked in Westmead Hospital for over 25 years and has made significant contributions in the field of minimal invasive surgery, including the introduction of laparoscopic kidney cancer surgery over 20 years ago. Reverend Peter Malonas has over 30 years of experience in both Sydney and Goulburn regions and served as a pastor in the Pentecostal Church. I want to express my deepest gratitude for the immense impact that our dignitaries have made on the community, not only here in Sydney, but Australia-wide. Thank you again. I also would like to thank at this stage, I think Paul Signorelli, I think is an OIM from Dalton House. I think what a wonderful service, what a wonderful food. Congratulations, Paul. Thank you very much. I would like to give a big thank you to Dame Natasha Liotta for being the herald at the ceremony. It's an important role that was carried extremely well. Thank you. On behalf of the Grand Prix of Australia, I would like also to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Prince Grand Master Nicholas Papanikolaou. Even though he could not be with us today for this solemn international investiture, his unwavering dedication to the order and his tireless efforts have been instrumental in the success and growth of the order worldwide and the Grand Prix of Australia. I would like to extend a sincere appreciation to the International Council for their steadfast commitment to our order. It is through their support and dedication that the Grand Prix of Australia has been able to flourish and make meaningful impact on our community. To our guests from overseas, Deputy Grand Chancellor Chevalier George Mastrokostas, of Finlay Stone Maxwell, Grand Commander of Justice, the OSJ Chevalier Bishop Reverend Ardell Daniels from the United States, and also from the United States, Chevalier Pastor Corey Oliver, who gave us the honor of being invested into the order here in Sydney. I extend a warm welcome and thank you for joining us on this important day. Your presence here is a testament to the strong Christian ties that bind us all together in our shared mission to serve God, the poor, and humanity. Thank you. The Grand Chancellor, Chevalier Lieutenant General William Boykin, is the second in command of our order, who's representing the Prince Grand Master. He's also here with us today, all the way from Washington, D.C. Do you know what Chevalier Lieutenant General Boykin has achieved? Well, let me tell you some of his achievements. And I need you to be quiet for this one. Vietnam War veteran, Chevalier Lieutenant William Boykin is a true legendary American war hero and one of the original members of the 5th Delta Force of the United States Army, where he eventually rose to command the U.S. Special Forces, including the famed Navy SEALs. He has commanded some of the most daring high-stakes operations of modern times, such as the Delta Force invasion of Grenada, where he was also mortally wounded by a .50 caliber shell that pierced the bottom of his helicopter, as well as personally arresting President Noriega of Panama in December 1989. Lieutenant General Boygan, leadership and bravery were also on display during the hunt for the notorious drug lord Pablo Escobar in Colombia, when his Delta Force set up a perimeter around the hideout to ensure that he couldn't escape. He commanded the infamous Battle of Mogadishu, which inspired the Hollywood blockbuster Black Hawk Down. Now I'm going to tell you some of his General Boygan's awards. Combat Infantryman Badge, Defense Distinguished Service Medal for distinguished performance of duty contributing to national security, Army Distinguished Service Medal, Defense Superior Service Medal, Legion of Merit, Master Parachutist Badge, Military Freefall Badge, Ranger Tab, Special Forces Tab, Bronze Star for heroic achievements and services, 2 Purple Hearts in the name of the President to those who were wounded in battle. Adding to this impressive resume, Lieutenant General Boygan also served as Deputy Director of CIA and Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence in Washington, D.C. He currently serves as Executive Vice President of the Family Research Council, a non-profit advocate dedicated to promoting traditional family values. Despite all these incredible accomplishments, Lieutenant General Boygan remains a humble man of unshakable faith in our Lord. He is an ordained Christian minister, and he is also a distinguished author of more than 6 captivating books to his name, including his autobiography, Never Surrender. The Grand Prior of Australia salutes you, and we thank you all for your service, General. Thank you very much. We are deeply humbled and privileged to have the distinguished presence of our esteemed guest with here today. As we raise our glasses in a gesture of gratitude and respect, let us offer a heartfelt toast to our honored visitors from overseas. May God's abundant blessing be upon you, and may your time with us be marked by joy, fellowship, and inspiration. Please raise your glasses to our guests from overseas. I just want to tell you about something about our order. The Sovereign Order of St. John of Jerusalem, Knights of Malta, the Ecumenical Order. The order is a modern-day Christian chivalric organization that traces its roots back to the 11th century, when it was formed to provide hospital care and protection to the Christian pilgrims visiting the Holy Land. The order has a rich history of providing humanitarian and medical assistance to the sick, the poor, and the vulnerable across the world, and continues to do so to this day. Recently, our order provided humanitarian aid to those impacted and displaced by the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The modern-day Order of St. John of Jerusalem, Knights of Malta, the Ecumenical Order, is committed to upholding our order's values for the faith and service to humanity, and continues to seek to promote a strong Christian faith. The order is led by Prince Nicholas Papanikolaou, and is made up of a lot of priories and grand priories across the world. The Grand Prior of Australia is also strongly committed to upholding the order's noble Christian values of charity through the tremendous efforts of Dame Marie Simone over the last 12 months. the Grand Prix of Australia has been able to raise an impressive sum of $150,000, which has been distributed amongst various worthy charities and organizations, including Brella Geriatric Center in Carimba, who runs a specialized and targeted programs for their patients. The Family Code, who strives to create a safe, positive communities for women, children, youth and families, and held a fundraiser in conjunction with the Alabama Foundation for Brain Cancer Research. In addition to its humanitarian work, the Aura also maintains a focus on spiritual development and personal growth, with nights and times encouraged to cultivate a deeper relationship with God and to live out their faith on their daily lives. I would like also to acknowledge Chevalier Norman Yamin, through the Yamin Family Foundation, has donated a van and a truck and a trailer with the Order's insignia, which is used to feed the homeless and the less privileged in our community. I would like to close now by thanking you all for joining us today, and it has been an absolute pleasure to have each and every one of you here to celebrate this special occasion with us. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries who have taken the time out of their busy schedule to grace us with their presence tonight. And to our distinguished guests, thank you for sharing the moment with us. Once again, thank you all for coming, and we look forward to sharing many more special moments in the future. Have a wonderful night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Prior of Australia, Chevalier Frank Mirabito. Please pay your respects. Thank you. Well, we just heard an awful lot about this man, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to hear from him directly now. The Grand Chancellor, H.E. Chevalier Lieutenant General William Boykin, U.S. Army retired, GCSJ. Ladies and gentlemen, Chevalier William Boykin.
All right, I know that I have a North Carolina accent, but we speak the correct English, and I'm here to help you with your English. Okay? It's a real privilege to be here, and thank you so much, Frank, for the warm introduction. I actually didn't know that I was giving a talk tonight, so I'll be short. And you know what they say, better to be quiet and let people think you're a fool than to open your mouth and prove that you really are. So, listen, I got here Wednesday with my traveling companion, Chevalier Corey, who was sitting here at this other table, and I think we've both decided in the short time that we've been here that if Australia will have us, we're going to change our citizenship and come here. We actually, we have seen just about everything in this area, either on the ground or in a helicopter up above the city. And tomorrow we're going out in a boat, and whatever we didn't see, we'll see it tomorrow. But this is a beautiful place, and I envy you in many ways because this is such a beautiful place here. So you're very fortunate and very blessed. I have been in the Knights of Malta for probably, I think it's 14 years. And I will tell you that we are a different organization than most organizations, and that is because we're not looking for the attention of the world. We're not looking for publicity. We're looking for opportunities. Opportunities to do what falls in line with our mission statement. And our mission is to protect Christianity, to protect Christians, and to demonstrate the Judeo-Christian values that Christianity is based on. Now, if you go back in history, and I'll tell you a little something of what I told the folks last night, If you go back in history and you look at 1048, when the order was created, and it was created to go into the Holy Land and to defend the Christians that were living in the Holy Land, because Suleiman the Magnificent and his hordes and those that came before him and those that came after him had gone in and had begun to round up Christians and to overrun the holy shrines in Jerusalem and other places in Israel. And the knights went in to stand against that. They fought some incredible battles. And I would say to you, if you read their history, and there is a book that I want to encourage all of you that were knighted today, and anybody else, because it's a New York Times bestseller some years ago, and it's called Empires of the Sea, and it talks about the Ottoman Empire, and it talks about the knights, and it talks about what the knights did to stand against the evil that they were bringing into the littorals of Europe as they took over nations in Europe, which were at that time more city-states than they were nations, but nonetheless, as they went up and down the Mediterranean, they were taking over these different cities. And the knights were really the only thing that could stand against them. The only thing that had the strength, but more importantly, the courage to stand against them. And as I told the folks last night, in Rhodes, they fought 2 battles in Rhodes, trying to defend the continent of Europe. You understand, they defended the continent of Europe, not just Greece, not just the island of Rhodes, but they were trying to stop the Islamic Empire, or the Ottoman Empire as it was at that time. They were trying to stop them. And in one battle, which went on for 4 months, Suleiman brought 100,000 of his Ottoman warriors to the island. And 4 months later, the knights had attrited them down to 30,000 at the cost of 2,000 knights that were killed in that 4-month battle. But they never capitulated. They never did anything that brought dishonor to the cross or to the leadership of the knights. And I challenge you to find any organization in history, and I am a student of military history. I challenge you to find any organization anywhere in history that fought as gallantly as the Knights of Malta. They had losses, but they didn't surrender. They fought on. And they are legendary. And we have the privilege, the absolute privilege, of walking in their footsteps. The footsteps of the greatest warriors that the world has ever seen. And I have served with in the Delta Force and the Green Berets and the Rangers. I have served with some of the greatest warriors that I can only imagine that there's no greater warriors than them today. But I will tell you, if you go back and look at the record, the knights had a greater sacrifice in warfare than any of modern units today that are fighting anywhere in the world or have fought anywhere in the world. Going back as far as you want to go back, you'll find no organization. And we brought in new knights today, and what do we expect of them? We expect of them the same thing. We expect the same kind of courage. We expect them to be able to stand up to evil. There is so much going on in this world today that is pure evil. And there is, by the way, both good and evil. And we know that as Christians. The knights knew that because they were sent out as a Christian military, as a Christian army. And today, we expect these knights to stand against evil. We expect them to go out and live the values that our forebears actually started with. And we expect them to deliver aid wherever they can. Right now, for example, we have delivered through part of our network of nights, we've delivered untold tons of humanitarian aid into Romania. Some went into Romania, but into the Ukraine to help them in their battle against the Russians. Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, inside the Ukraine, we have a small sector of our Knights that have, for the last 30 years, been developing churches. They're building and starting churches in there, and right now they have over 100 churches in there because our Knights went in and laid the groundwork to build churches for the people in there so that they might be able to worship their God. Their God being the God that we worship as Christians. We have, and I was telling some of them, we have one of our Knights that is a guy named Paul Tan. He was born in Indonesia. He's ethnic Chinese. He came out of Indonesia at 17 years old, and he was around Christians, and he accepted Jesus Christ. And when he did, he started going back into Indonesia and delivering humanitarian aid to the Muslim imams. Those are the Muslim clerics, I'm sure you know. And today, 15 years later, he has over 200 Muslim imams that come to his home in Indonesia and worship Jesus Christ in the privacy of his home. These are imams. So we are spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. We are preparing the groundwork for people to be able to worship their God, even in places where it's illegal to do so. And our new Knights here will now join the larger group of Knights around the world to do just that, to do what God's called us all to do. And what these Knights stood there today and pledged to do is they took that oath that was led by our Grand Prelate, Ardell Daniels, and they promised to do those things and to represent the church, represent the faith, represent Jesus Christ. And your time is here now for all of you who took that oath today. And I want to tell you that I want to make sure that I do follow up with what Frank said, and that is that Nicholas Papanikolaou, who is our Prince Grand Master, would love to be here. He enjoyed himself the last time, and he would love to be here, but as you probably know, Nicholas has some vision issues that he can't travel alone, and his wife was unable to travel with him, so he sent me instead, and I'm a poor substitute for him because I can assure you, he knows every word of the history. But I want to go back and say, I recommend that you get Empires of the Sea, New York Times bestseller, and it is all about the Ottoman Empire and how the Knights stood against the Ottoman Empire all the way to the Battle of Lepanto when they finally destroyed the Islamic Navy. So, folks, thank you for honoring me here this evening, and I appreciate that very much. And I've had a wonderful time here, and thanks to all of you. And I don't know how many of you know Norman. He's sitting back over here in the corner. He took us up in a helicopter yesterday, and I don't mind flying a helicopter. It doesn't scare me, but his driving scared the heck out of me. This guy is absolutely crazy when he gets behind the wheel. So all you guys that are sitting over there with him, yeah, stand up, Norman. Let them see. Okay. All right, listen. If he offers you a ride, don't take it. Okay? You will regret it. but it is a privilege to be with you. And thank you all for the great hospitality that we've had here. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Chancellor, Chevalier Lieutenant General William Boykin, US Army retired. I know the Grand Chancellor said he was going to teach us English. For those who didn't understand the accent, there will be a script available later on the website, I'm sure. The Grand Chancellor has outlined the sort of responsibilities the new Knights and Dames have in front of them. And to speak on their behalf, Chevalier Vincenzo Labazetta, on behalf of the newly appointed Knights and Dames, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Grand Chancellor, His Excellency Chevalier Lieutenant General William Boykin. Deputy Grand Chancellor, His Excellency Chevalier George Mastrocostas. Grand Prelate, His Eminence Chevalier Bishop Reverend Ardell Daniels. Grand Prior of Australia, Chevalier Frank Mirabito. Deputy Grand Prior of Australia, Chevalier Gianfranco Plecanico. My fellow Knights and Dames, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. I am honoured and privileged to have been asked by the newly appointed Knights and Dames to speak for and on their behalf at our international investiture before you today. Firstly, I extend our extreme gratitude to all of you, everyone in this room, for being here tonight, and a special welcome to our Grand Chancellor, His Excellency Chevalier Lieutenant General William Boykin, and to our Deputy Grand Chancellor, His Excellency Chevalier George Mastrocostas, and to our Grand Prelate, His Eminence Chevalier Bishop Reverend Ardell Daniels, and to our newly appointed Knight, our Bishop Corey Oliver, for travelling from overseas to be here tonight. Please a round of applause for him for travelling from overseas. We also wish to thank our Grand Prior of Australia, Mr. Frank Mirabito, the Deputy Grand Prior of Australia, and Mr. Gianfranco Plecanico, and all our fellow Knights and Dames for all the support, assistance and guidance that they provide to us leading up to this investiture. Thank you. A round of applause to all of them. I can say that this has been a wonderful experience for myself, and I'm sure that all of us, we are all extremely humbled and grateful to have been nominated and accepted as a Knight and Dame of the Sovereign Order of St. John of Jerusalem, Knights of Malta The Ecumenical Order. Whilst we were postulants and with the order, we had the benefit of observing the work undertaken by our now fellow Knights and Dames in organising events to raise money for the disadvantaged within our society and the work they provide to our society, which you have all heard tonight. The Order has a long history of helping those less fortunate from its creation in providing protection and care for the poor and injured, undertaking a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. It is an order dedicated to the promotion of Christian values, but predominantly for humanity, by providing and caring for the sick and injured and those less fortunate and disadvantaged. We have today taken a vow to continue the work of the Sovereign Order of St. John of Jerusalem, Knights of Malta The Ecumenical Order, to continue to help the sick, injured, less fortunate and disadvantaged. We only hope that we can continue the great work that the Order has undertaken since its inception. And with your help and the help of our fellow Knights and Dames, we will continue that work. Before I end this speech, I would like to just please thank all our entertainment, Ron for the MC, and just every single one of you here tonight. Please, if you may just have a look at everyone next to you. Have a look at everyone next to you. You are all special and beautiful in our hearts. Now, all together, we hope you have a fantastic evening and that you will continue to support us in our future endeavours to try and make the world a better place for not only ourselves but for our future generations. We love you and thank you, and God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Chevalier Vincenzo Labazetta, speaking on behalf of the newly appointed Knights and Dames. Frank, we have the presentation of the diplomas. How is that happening? Oh, he's got them in his hand. The Grand Prior is going to present the diplomas, ladies and gentlemen.
Chevalier Salvatore Papa. Chevalier Papa, are you in the room?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're one of the new knights or dames, please be prepared to make your way to the stage as Grand Prior Frank announces your name. Thank you.
Chevalier Renato Lecara, please. Chevalier Vincenzo Abate. Chevalier Benito Passanelli. Chevalier Jemina Farah. Chevalier Corrigan Oliver. Dime Elena Riccio. Antonio Magala. Chevalier Gary Carney. Peace of mind. Chevalier Daniel Maravita. Chevalier Norman Yamain. And this concludes the presentation. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our presentations for the moment. We're going to draw the raffle and the lucky door prize shortly. Please enjoy each other's company. We'll be back shortly. Thank you. And he's turned up here tonight and he said, look, if you need some extra entertainment, I'm available. Not only that, he was cheap. So we said yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Nicholas.
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. We can live in a world that we design. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams that keep me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be a part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Vincent, where are you? Eat your heart out. Nicholas, ladies and gentlemen, 12 years old. He performed at Young Fashion Week just today, and he said, "Oh, look, I've got this song. If you'd like me to sing, I'm sure I can help you out. And we need all the help we can get." Nicholas, well done, man.
Thank you.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There's a star in the making there. His dad, I think he saw his dad with a tear in his eye, can I just say? I'm pretty sure he had. He had the whole room in stitches there. That was just amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Victoria, and our DJ. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. Frank. He's over here. He's been pulling out cords for the last half hour trying to figure something that would make that work off one of our phones. So we finally got it. So ladies and gentlemen, Frank. Now, what I want you to do while you're all looking at this stage, get up here and dance. Okay? Frank's in charge, ladies and gentlemen. Go for it, Frank. Thank you.
My love, with your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, you're everywhere. Jesus to me. smile is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Here's what they say. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing "Beat the Bedlam." Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tippy, tippy-tippy-tippy, like a game that I'm dancer. Well, those stars make you drool, just like a pastel fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, I get old and I'm gonna be, that's amore. Oh, that's amore. Just like a busted puzzle, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, baggi, baggi, oh Napoli, that's amore, that's amore, that's amore.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stay. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, just too good to be true.
Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, come on, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, come on, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night. Let the music play. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, night, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing my song. All night long. All night long.
If it takes my heart and soul, you know I pay the price.
Love is in the air, everywhere around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air, in the whisper of the tree. Love is in the air, in the thunder of the sea. And I don't know if I'm just dreaming, don't know if I feel sad, but it's something that I must believe in. It's there when you call out my name. Love's in the air, love's in the air. Love is in the air, in the rising of the sun. Love is in the rain, when the day is nearly done. And I don't know if you're an illusion, don't know if I see it true, but you're something that I must believe in. Yeah, you're there when I reach out for you. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'll be foolish, don't know if I'll be wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and that's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air,
Sorry, I just got waylaid there for a moment with listener of Smooth FM, Tanya. Thank you very much, appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to quickly draw the raffle. I need a volunteer. I will take a lady of any gender as long as she's female. Do we have a lady who would like to draw the raffle for it? Oh, yeah, look, here we go. Well done. Look at that, straight up. Excuse me, young lady, what's your name? Rita. Rita. The first, we're going to go from 10 back to 1. So if you've got your little booklet on your table, we're going to go from 10 back to 1. And the first prize, do we have someone from one of the surveyors who might be able to keep a record of this? Because a lot of people have left and we'll need to be able to record the tickets if they're not here to match them up to the prize. Do we have anyone? Oh, is there anyone there who can help us out? Jermaine? You're a man of many skills. Would you like to keep a record? I trust you implicitly. Oh, here's Frank. Okay. Frank has said if no one's here to claim it, we're going to redraw it. We'll get rid of them all while we're here. Okay, Rita, go wild. This is for a Camilla canvas clutch, value $220, care of Dame Elena Riccio. And the winning ticket is
2428.
2428 for the Camilla clutch. Is it in the room? Have we got a Camilla clutch? There it is. Have we got, there it is right there. That's lovely. Yep. Oh, I trust you. This young lady here with the white bag. Thank you. This is the 9th prize now. This is the St Agnes EXO 20-year-old brandy valued at $228. Thanks to Chevalier Antonio Polistina. And the winner is
1102.
1102. This is the St Agnes EXO 20-year-old brandy. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner? Check your tickets. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ready or not? Here we go. We're going to draw it again. Oh, you got it? You got to make noise, sir. Jump up and down. Scream, I've won! Right down there. That lovely box. Thank you, sir. We're going for the 8th prize now. This is Pasticcera Papa gift basket, $250. Chevalier Salvatore Papa. And it is
1203.
1203. Pasticcera Papa gift basket, $250 value. Checking your tickets. Do we have a winner? Okay, redraw. Here we go. Yeah. What's the number? 1203. Oh, he's so close. We're in the 7th prize now. Pasticcera Papa gift basket, $250. Salvatore Papa. And the winner is, another ticket please.
3032.
3032 for the second Pasticcera Papa gift basket. What's the number again, Rita? 3032. 3032. Ready, steady, redraw.
2150.
2150. 2150. Wave your arms in the air if you're a winner. No? Redraw. Oh, is that a winner? Oh.
0229.
0229. 0229. Redraw.
1294.
1294. 1294. No? Yep, there we go. Caught you by surprise, didn't we? 1294, lovely. Sixth prize now, voucher, $500, Chevalier Benito Passarelli.
0983.
0983. 0983. Going once, going twice. 0983. It's close enough. Come on up. It's correct. It actually is correct. Who knew? Westfield gift card, value $500. Compliments Chevalier Vincenzo Lavazetta. And the winner is
3033.
Darling, are you checking out tickets? Oh, that's right. You were at the bar when I was coming around selling. I got you now. We got a winner. Westfield gift card. Watch out, Westfield. That's all right. We trust you, man. Okay, we've got another Westfield gift card, $500 value. Compliment Chevalier Vincenzo Labazetta.
2434.
2434 is the winner, another 500 Westfield gift card. The whole table got excited over there. The next one, third prize, the Bosch Power Tool 7-piece cordless set. Are you faking it, sir? Beautiful. This is the Bosch Power Tool 7-piece cordless set, $1,000 value. Compliments Chevalier Gary Carley.
1604.
You've got your own power tools. Here we go. Done good, played hard. Well done. Thank you. Just this young lady here looks after you. Second prize is the Italian lady's 9-carat yellow gold bracelet, value $1,200. Compliments of value, Jermaine Alfaro. You know people, don't you, Jermaine? Okay, the winner is
2730.
Oh, sir, you look fantastic in that. Did we have a winner? No? Oh, man. How is that? Italian ladies, 9-carat gold, yellow gold bracelet. Jermaine's only been wearing it for a few years. It'll be fine. Okay. First prize is a signed and framed Man U jersey, ladies and gentlemen, value $2,000. Yeah, I know, I agree. If you're a Tottenham fan, it's worth nothing, but for everybody else, it's worth $2,000. Chevalier Rene Licata. And the winner is
1421.
He's a winner! Well done. This young lady over here will give you this huge framed jersey to take home. And you put it in the nursery with Mickey Mouse and Minnie and things, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 lucky door prizes. Guess where they are? And I see most of your plates have been moved. They were under your bread and butter plates. Thank you, Rita. You are marvellous. Ladies and gentlemen, a hand for Rita. Sorry? You kept your plate. Where's your... Oh, you've got one. That's one. This lady here has won one. There's a red star under your plate if you've won the lucky door prize. You may well win too. See this beautiful young lady here? Yeah. Well, give the lady the choice because she's got one of them. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just... Rita, where have you gone? Who said you could leave? Rita, I need you back here. Sorry. For the last lucky door prize, which is a flower arrangement, $250 value, thanks to Chevalier Antonio Bagala, and it's going to be a draw out of here. And the winner is...
1149.
1149, do we have a 1149? Did someone yell out bingo? 1149, there we go, look at that. Done and dusted, thank you sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Jermaine, thank you sir. Rita, you're marvellous, thank you so much. To everybody, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you at the next one. Good night and God bless. Take care. Thank you.